What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? Let's go ahead and start another session for a test of, cards typically you don't see maxed out. This is the technique versus strength Super Saiyan 2 Goku GT version. So let's go ahead and cover the stats a little bit. Leader skill, he does have all types HP and attack increase of 30%. Super attack is the Super Dragon Fist, causes supreme damage to enemy. Intense Clash is his passive skill, attack increase of 70% at the start of turn, so certainly not a bad passive there. Link skills, he's got All in the Family, that'll add 15% to defense. Saiyan Lineage adds +1 ki, Super Saiyan adds 10% to attack. Golden Warrior does add +1 ki, enemy defense -2000. GT adds +2 ki. Prepare for Battle also does add +2 ki, and finally Shattering the Limit will also add +2 ki. This is a server test, so the stats differ a little bit, so let me cover what the maxed out stats are in the game. HP is at 13,340, attack is 12,682, and defense is 9,553. He does Dokkan Awaken from a previous version, the Dash and Light Super Saiyan Goku, and his 12 ki multiplier is 135%. Alright, so for this test purposes, I went with Super Agility Team, so you'll see him linked up with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta quite a bit, as well as the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He does provide 25% toward agility type, so that certainly helps. So yeah, we'll just kind of mess around and see how he does. This is obviously Boss Rush 3 for this test video. Pretty standard place to test out units in a way. So we'll go ahead and see how he does here. Yeah, I mean, honestly, doesn't do too bad. Now he's somewhat, I guess, irrelevant in a way. I mean, I don't really know of too many players that run him on a team, but yeah, it's always interesting to see how these types of units do maxed out. Obviously, you don't really see it too often, so that's the whole point of this series, I guess. It looks to be hitting for about 500,000 with the critical, so yeah, certainly decent there. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, though, he's starting to get a little bit obsolete in terms of, testing against enemies kind of thing. He's been out for a while now. Alright, pretty decent links here. We'll go ahead and see how he does. I mean, I don't know. Do any of you guys run this guy on any sort of team setup? I mean, if you do, let me know, and how often do you use him, and is he useful as the video suggests? I don't know. Let me know. I've got a bunch of dupes on this guy in my JP account, but I'm just gonna go ahead. I really don't use him. I haven't even leveled up the SA or anything. I should, since he does have a semi-farmable SA with the physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku that is an SR that you can get from the banners, but yeah, I haven't really done too much work on this guy. I did max the SA for the physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku GT version, but not this one. Alright, we're definitely going through some type disadvantage scenarios here, so obviously the output's not going to be as high, but you know, we'll move on to different types of enemies that, you know, it'll either be neutral or type advantage. I really think he's probably going to need another Dokkan Awaken, especially if he, you know, wants to be, you know, prioritized on a team setup. I mean, he's doing pretty decent, yeah, but I mean, it just seems like there's way too many better units out there. So, you know, that's kind of the problem with these types of units is the preference is always going to be taken by other, you know, cards and units in a way. Alright, so I ended up switching it up, and we're on to the Ultimate Gohan event. He'll have type advantage at the very end battle, you know, against the strength type, so that'll be probably a pretty decent spot to test him out. The only problem with this guy is he doesn't fall into any category, so, you know, nowadays, I mean, people, yeah, I mean, I run type-specific team setups, but at the same time, I do run a lot of category-based teams too, so, you know, the fact that he doesn't have his, he doesn't have any categories that he falls into, that's a little bit of a limitation as well on, you know, the usefulness, I guess, in a way. So, you know, once he falls into a category, I think he might become, you know, useful again. Alright, fortunately he was able to hit for critical. Looks to be about 1.25 million, so it's certainly not bad. We'll go ahead and close this out against the you know, Angel Golden Frieza event, since it's one of the newest Dokkan events available. He does have type advantage here, so we'll see a couple more times how he does, and then we'll wrap things up. Alright, so back to the Gohan event. We're just kind of mixing, matching up things, but you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.